Hey y'all, in today's video I'm going to be setting up my June dashboard in my EC sampler. So if you're interested, stick around. Okay, so I've been using these dashboard samplers for my reading journal / tracker, which is what I want to use them in my A5 daily duo. That's how I want to use them. So I've been working out how to make that happen in these setup pages. So I thought I would take you with me to set up June. And I think it's already, by the time this posts, it's already into June. So apologies for that, but you know, it is what it is. First of all, okay, I don't know if you can notice, but this is like, I think this is the Bold Blooms pattern, and it's like this sage green, but then there's an olive green and there's some like pink, maybe beige. It's a lot of different colors in here. So I pulled out some Tombos because I'm going to use these to make some headers, and I wanted to see if they color match. I think I'm going to go with one of these, but we're gonna see first. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the cover page and we're going to do some test sampling here. So we'll start with the beige. I don't think so. Do the pink. Oh, that's too bright. Do not like that. I'm limited on my Tombos because honestly, I don't really use them that much. That's not great either. So I'm kind of worried that I'm not going to have anything that's going to look good. Let's see, maybe I'll pull. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of purples in here too. Oh gosh, none of these really work. I don't know, maybe I should just use gray. I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, these are the last two, and if neither of these work, then I'm just gonna pick gray. Yeah. Oh, it's the same color. I didn't realize I had two of the same color. Y'all, I'm just gonna use gray. Just kind of hoping for a little pop of color, maybe some sort of like pink or I don't know, some sort of warm beige, but it's not gonna work out. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to kind of make a little header here, and I'm gonna do the same setup I did in May, where this section here is going to be books coming out this month. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna bring you a little closer. Okay, so this section here is going to be books coming this month. So I'm just going to write new releases. And little shameless promo here, if you are into reading and you like to hear about new releases, I do have a monthly newsletter. I don't spam anybody. I only email once a month. And basically I pick between 5 to 10 books that I recommend for the month. And they're usually based on these lists, so this list has already gone out. But yeah, I send it to subscribers along with little Instagram story templates, you know, like currently reading, what I've read this month, etc. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box. Okay, enough shameless promotion. So this is what I use for my monthly tasks, where every month I do the same thing. Like I said, the aforementioned newsletter, the social media graphics that I, you know, attach, and I actually print them out and make them into my my reading tracker for my personal. So this was May, and then April, which I DNF'd everything in April, so that was kind of a bust, but it was cute, right? March, you get the idea. So basically I do this, and then I have an actual like coordinating currently reading, and one for books reading by eyes and books reading by ears. Let's see, and then I try and do, I'm not the great at this, I try and do a monthly wrap up on my blog, and this one's blank because that's pretty much all I do each month. And then last month I used this for social media stats, and honestly, you know, I don't have that many followers across my channels, and you know, yes, I do want to grow, but it's not the biggest priority for me. So I think what I'm going to change this to is a reading wrap up, kind of like what I do in my personal on this side, like this little area down here, but I think I'm going to put it on here. So I'm going to do wrap up, and I'm going to do like number of books read, and then I might do books and then pages, because the number I have on here, like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna condense and do pages, hours read, and then number of physical books, let's see, number of ebooks. Do you guys, I know a lot of other people do this, but do y'all have one of each going at each time? I always have a physical, an ebook, and an audio, because I need something in different scenarios, and that's kind of how my brain works. Audiobooks are for morning, night, and chores. So when I get up in the morning, pop in my earbuds as I'm getting ready, knock out at least 30 minutes of a book. It's marvelous. Drive home, you know, after work, cooking, cleaning, whatever, audiobooks. It's great. But then when I'm in bed, I don't like holding physical books, and if I leave an audiobook on, it just kind of rolls, and and then I lose my place. So then you know, nighttime is for ebooks, because I'd rather hold a tiny like Kindle than a big floppy book. And then all the other times when I'm just in the house, like sitting around, that's, you know, it's physical books. So I always have 3 going at once. Okay, so I'll use this for wrap up, and then this down here is going to be an actual tracker. So I have these little post-it notes that I make that are just blank monthlies. I need to trim off the top, otherwise it won't fit. And I just pop that right in here. So basically what I do, and I do this on regardless of planner, regardless of whatever planner I'm using, I have a version of this in my personal planner, in my reading section, and it's basically the same thing. It's a monthly calendar, and then, you know, here. So I just do an abbreviation. So the last one I read was Pardon My Frenchie by Farah Rashan. Y'all, so cute. Listen, I love a good romance. I love a good contemporary romance, but when you involve dogs and the dogs are like legit characters, I'm 1000% in. And the dogs, oh my gosh, like Lady and the Tramp vibes. I loved it. Okay, so Pardon My Frenchie. Oops. Pardon. Nice save. And then basically, like, once I fill out the dates, then I just put the abbreviation on the dates that I read. So that way, that's how I keep track of it. And that's how I'm planning on using it in my A5, is that the A5 dashboard is going to be for reading trackers. I'm going to do another video on this. I'm going to do a flip through of my setup for my daily duo, which starts next month. And I'm going to basically go through each section, because I'm going to try and make it an all-in-one. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but I am going to try. So I'm going to fill in everything, but I'm going to speed it up so you don't have to watch me write all these things, because basically it's just copying what I have in other planners. So yeah, I'm just going to speed this up. So I'm done filling this out, and went ahead and filled in the calendar. I need to put tracker. And so new releases are all filled out. So this I try and, you know, put them in order. and it's a combination of romance and mystery thrillers because that's pretty much all I read. And then I used my clean color, my Zig clean color dot to put a bullet on this one because this actually had this was an advanced reader copy, so I actually got this early, so just to mark that. So basically, once I have my actual full planner set up and it's not just a sampler and I have all the months, basically each time I find out about a book that I want that's coming soon, I will put it on that corresponding month, because that's what I currently do in this personal, is I use this. This is a yearly overview from Peanuts Planner Co. And so each one has a little monthly calendar, a little space, and this grid right here. So basically anytime a book gets announced or I see something on social media, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I put it on its corresponding month, and then if I have an arc of it, like if I actually get an advanced reader copy, I put it on this side so I can know, hey, I've got that coming, you need to read that, you need to make sure you read and review it. So yeah, so that is it. I've got it all set up. I'm so excited. It was this layout here, this dashboard, and being moved to where it currently is on the left side. And again, I'm gonna make a daily duo video and go through how I have it set up for July and the first quarter. I'm sorry, not the first quarter, the third quarter of the year. But it was this and the new weekly overview that sold me on that planner. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.